Everyone, so before I start off with this video, let's just get the topic of my hair out of the way. Yes, I did change my hair again. I just kind of got really bored with it, and I did the side bangs thing and was growing my hair out and everything, and I mean, my hair is still pretty long. I got about an inch cut off at the bottom, and because my hair is naturally curly, like, I just blow dried it this morning, so this is how it turned out. It was straightened when I had it yesterday, so there are pictures on my Tumblr and my Instagram, so if you follow me on either of those, or Tumblr, Instagram, or my Twitter, I just kind of like left it natural today. But yeah, I did get a few more longer layers, and I had some layers to frame my face in the front as well, and then I got my straight across bangs back. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the straight across bangs with me, or the side bangs? I know it's really different. I kind of prefer, I don't know, I like both of them, but right now I like these ones, so I'm really happy with this. So the purpose of this video is my first books with Bree book series book review. So I had done a book haul a while back. I'm going to annotate the screen here. You can click it and watch that if you want. The book that I'm going to be reviewing in this video was in that book haul, and in that book haul I also asked you guys if you would be interested in a book review series, and a lot of you guys did, and you loved it. It was so popular. So I decided to do books with Bree because it just sounds nice and it's simple, nothing too extravagant or anything like that, just a simple name. So this is my book series. I have a playlist on my channel, so you guys, if you want to follow that playlist, you guys can do that. But yeah, so this book is called Before I Fall. Here's the book cover. The author is Lauren Oliver. So if you guys, I posted on my Facebook page that I was going to be doing this book for my book. I'm just going to do like the one book. If you guys let me know in the comments below if you prefer the book reviews being one book only, or do you want 2 or 3 books for a longer video. If you guys want to know what the next book is going to be for Books with Bree, then you guys can follow me on Twitter or like my Facebook page and follow all the stuff on there, because I'm going to be updating those 2 areas for that information. So getting into the book review, just a little caption. If you haven't read this book yet, there will be spoilers in the probably towards the end. I don't know, I guess maybe I'll just say this whole rest of this part of the video is going to have spoilers, just in case you haven't read it. But I'm going to start with a brief synopsis of what the book is about. So Before I Fall, it's such a beautiful name, and I just love the cover. It's just a really pretty, sort of like, it's just this girl's face, and she's in the grass, and it's kind of an interesting, I kind of was just interested by the title at first. This book is about a girl named Samantha Kingston, who, I guess she's one of the popular girls. She wasn't always, which is, I guess, the spoiler. And so she's living her like perfect life, and one day, it's February 12th, which is, I guess, before the weekend on a Friday, so it's like they do this thing for Valentine's Day where they get roses, and whoever has the most roses is like the most popular or whatever. What happens is that day she dies, and after school, like, she goes through the whole day, and like there's a party at night and everything, and she gets in a car accident and she ends up dying. And what happens is the next morning she wakes up and she relives the day of her death 7 days, a full week. So she lives the same day over and over again for a full 7 days until the end of the book. And she gets to sort of, I guess it's, at first she thinks, oh, I'm just crazy, like, I don't know what I'm doing, like, maybe I'm just hallucinating, it was a dream or something, you know. And then she wakes up the next day and realizes it's the same day, so she starts to clue into things, and the whole book is just a learning process, I believe. The way I viewed it is it's just she goes through a lot of growth despite being dead, and I had all these theories like, oh, she's not going to be dead, she's going to be like in purgatory or something and be able to like learn some kind of lesson and get a second chance. And I was like hoping that that was what was the case, but here's the spoiler part, is that she ends up just being dead at the end of the book, but she ends up dying for real and like stopped living the same day over and over again, and she like lives in peace and sort of learns some things and is at peace with her life and herself. But the best part about her being able to relive that day over again is, despite it being the same day, she can make changes. She's not obligated to live the same moments the same way she did the first day that she died. So she sort of gets to experience doing all these different things. She has to appreciate some things in her life, like her family, her younger sister, who she kind of neglected because she was so cool and popular. She was like, I'm too cool for my family and my little sister. So basically, Lindsay's like that mean girl, the really like head leader, bitchy girl, and Samantha's kind of like her sidekick, took her under her wing, and then there's Allie and Elodie as well. And the 4 of them are like best friends and whatever, and they're like the popular girls, trendsetters, whatever, little cliquey girls in school. And there's this girl, Juliet Sykes, who is kind of like the loser, loner girl that they make fun of, and is actually described to be really, really pretty, but they just for some reason dislike her and pick on her. The other girls really have no reason to, but you find out throughout the book that Lindsay is kind of, she used to be best friends with Juliet, and then for some reason randomly just decides, oh, I don't want to be friends with you, you're a loser, and ends up changing this girl's whole life. And Juliet, the whole book is basically you find out how Samantha dies, and I mean, she dies in a car crash for sure, but there are other reasons that kind of lead up to why she ends up dying in that car accident, and her of all people. And it's kind of unfair how she dies. I think that it's unfair that she dies at all, but it does sort of let you see how the things that you do affect other people, and you may not realize it, but the smallest thing that you do or say to somebody can really affect them and be the end of their life. She's reliving her 7 days, like the same day over and over again. She starts to see these things, she starts to see other people that she has deemed losers, all because Lindsay says so, and because she's a follower and following what Lindsay says and does. And she starts to realize that these people actually have nothing wrong with them, and she starts to see the good in them, and she reaches out and starts to hang out with other people, and sort of one day she like tells Lindsay to screw off and just like get out of my face, and just tells her off and tells her that you're a bitch and you're this and you're that and you have no reason for doing all this. And I felt like so much respect for her when she did that. What I really love about this book is all those little things that you see and you catch on to. Lauren Oliver, the author, is just so great at that detail, and I love detail-oriented books that have like little things. It's like the ripple effect. It's kind of like you drop a stone in a lake and all the ripples connect and are connected to one another and affect the other ripple, and it just continues on and on and on, and you start to see how one thing leads to another thing and connects to another thing and another thing, and can lead to your death. To feel blessed and grateful about my own life, and was just so appreciative of the things that I have in my life. And you start to see and understand the little things in your own life as well, and to start to have respect for people, and just to see what the things that you do and say and how they can have such a great impact on people and how they can affect others. And that's what's so powerful about this book and why I felt such a huge connection to it. And it's one of those books that I will definitely read over and over again. Great book in that it's a learning experience for yourself, and you're like along for the journey with Samantha, and it's written in first person, so I really liked that as well, because you're reading it as if it's yourself. Yeah, ultimately this book is just such a powerful story and has such a great message behind it, and has such attention to detail, and is so well written and pulled together to sort of have a self-discovery of some sort. And I think it's going to be different for everybody. If you guys have read this book, I definitely want to know what you guys think of it and what story and messages and lessons you took from it, because I thought that it was just amazing. I hope you guys will go read it now and take something away from it. I'm sorry if there were some spoilers in here, but I did warn you guys. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not like my usual self. Right now I'm kind of like mellowed out a bit. My throat's still a little sore and everything, but I wanted to make a video really badly, and I was been promising you guys this book review for the longest time. 5 out of 5 stars, which is going to be my rating system for my Books with Bree series. I think everybody can pick up something from the characters in this book, so I'd love to know which character you guys kind of identify a bit with. Maybe explain to me that. I'd just love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what your review is, and leave me your rating out of 5 stars in the comments below. Let me know what you think of my Books with Bree series. Subscribe for more videos for this and for beauty and makeup, all sorts of stuff. Lots in the future. So, and then definitely follow me on Twitter, guys. My life is fabulous and you should be in it. So follow me on Twitter for more updates and finding out what book is next in Books with Bree. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye.